Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I am gonna do a photo shoot today. It is a boudoir photo shoot. And so I need to leave here pretty soon because I'm running late as always. I swear. I do it to myself. I do. Okay, so I have already done, so this morning I actually did an exfoliating mask. And then, oh, by the way, I am Mandy with makeupmandy.com. Any of the products you see today, you can get on makeupmandy.com. I would love to help you pick the right colors, the right products. So message me if you're interested. If you do not see that live button up there, then that means this is the replay. So please hashtag replay so I can be thankful and come and show you gratitude for jumping on. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching live, say hello. Say hello to me. Good morning, everybody. So I am in Pacific time zone, so it's in the 9 o'clock hour. Hi, Ellen. So tell me what time it is where you are, because I know not everybody is in the Pacific time zone. So what I have already done today is I exfoliated my face with our exfoliating mask. And that one is really simple because you rub it on your face for 60 seconds. And then you really could wash off immediately if you wanted. I usually leave it on for about 3 to 5 minutes. Hi, Paulina. To do its goodness to us, to my face. And then after I did the exfoliating mask, then I did the perfecting mask. And that one's fun because that one is a charcoal mask. And it is, it oxygenates. I can never say that word. So it like fizzles on your face. It feels really, really cool. And it helps also to slough off dead skins, and it purifies, it detoxes your face, your pores. So I did both of those this morning. Those are two that I regularly do together because if you exfoliate your face first, then it allows that detox to get further down into those skin, the layers of skin. So I did that this morning, and then what did I do after that? Then I used the Uology cleanser. Now I do have some of the Uology products on sale right now. So if you are interested, what I'm doing is I'm breaking out a collection. And so I'm giving some of the products away at a discount, and I have I believe I have a day cream, and I know that I have 2 night creams available at a significant discount. So if you are interested in any of those products, then let me know. So I wash my face with Uology cleanser, and then hello everybody jumping on. And then I used rose water as my toner. And then I used my serum, Uology serum, and then I used my Uology day cream. And then I did the primer. So I did all of that before I came on live. So now you guys saw that I used the stick foundation. Now the stick foundation is part of the prep and Ready Set Prep collection. That's that base face one that I absolutely love. It's a really, really good savings. And so in that one, you can pick which foundation you want: stick foundation, BB cream, or liquid foundation. So the stick foundation is good for any skin type. It is going to give you a medium to full coverage. And you guys notice that what I did is I put on like kind of 3 layers of it right now. So I started really light just to kind of spread around. And then in certain areas, I added a little bit more. And then again, in a certain area, I added just a little bit more. And that's really good because it's buildable. And also, I noticed that when I use the stick foundation that I don't use a concealer because it is a heavier coverage. It's not really necessary to do that. Now, most people love the stick foundation with our kabuki brush and they stipple it on. And for whatever reason, for me, it does not settle right on my pores when I use the the kabuki brush. But I found that the blending bud works really, really well for me. So it's one of those things that you just kind of try different things and see what works for you. And so I'm just pressing this into the skin. Now, when I put on my primer, I did let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. So that, you know, really gets to settle into those pores and it, protects your face from the environment. Okay. So if you are not using a primer, you need to be. A primer is going to have a little bit of a barrier between your skin and the environment and your skin and your makeup. So it's really going to protect your pores so that you don't have clogged pores. Also, if you notice that currently your makeup kind of fades off throughout the day, what that is it's oils on your face are eating at your makeup. Now, there's different levels of makeup. Some makeup brands can withstand that oil a little bit better than other brands. But all brands, no matter how good they are, will come off eventually with the oils on your face. So, and you guys notice, like, I'm spending a lot of time on this. It's because I'm going to be doing a photo shoot. I wouldn't normally be this, like, particular about what's being covered and what's not. I'm kind of going to the extreme here with this, okay? And then, so the primer is going to kind of protect your skin from those oils eating away at your makeup. And so that's why your makeup lasts longer throughout the day when you use a primer. Okay, so that stick foundation has a dewy finish, and I am not into a dewy finish today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Behold setting powder, and I am going to tap this around. Now, this is going to be really good for today, especially because this setting powder particularly is like Photoshop in a bottle. So it like blurs fine lines and it blurs imperfections, especially in photos. So if you are a selfie queen and, you know, that is where this is going to really come in handy. So today it's going to be good because of my photo shoot. And then it sets the product also. So you notice that I'm stippling it on. So stippling is like pressing it in. Reason being is because I do kind of have larger pores. And when you're using a brush on your larger pores, what happens is the bristles from the brush get into your pores and it digs out that primer that you put on. It digs out that foundation that you put on so that now your pores are showing. So that's why I'm kind of just, you know, tapping it on. Okay, so I need to get moving because I don't want to be late. So let's go ahead and do our brows really quick. Now, I am going to do a very, very light neutral eye today. I figured what I would do is a bold lip. So I have two different kind of scenes that I'm doing. Your skin is super duper oily. So get the primer. Make sure you're using a primer. And also, if your skin is oily, a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, what is happening is your face is actually dehydrated. And so your skin overproduces oil trying to compensate for the dehydration. So there's a couple of ways that you can take care of that. You can absolutely make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. That is like 100% necessary. If you want to have good skin, no matter what type of skin you have, you need to drink more water. If you think you're drinking enough, drink more. And then the second thing that you can do is make sure you're exfoliating using our exfoliating mask. And then we have an oil control mask also. So what I always suggest, any of our masks, I always suggest, now you can do what you wish, is you always start with an exfoliating mask before you do the other mask. And what that does is it takes away that top layer of skin, of dead cells, and so that the next mask that you use really can penetrate the layers of skin. Coffee is enough, right? It's like the anti-water. So what I usually do, Paulina, is in the morning, right when I wake up, I have a full glass of water with lemon in it. I squeeze a little bit of lemon. I have one lemon that I just cut the end off. And so every morning I just, cut another layer and then squeeze that into the cup. And then I actually grind a little bit of Himalayan sea salt into the cup of water, and I down that as fast as I can. So I start the morning off rehydrating, and then what I try to do, which I don't always, is after every cup of coffee that I have a full glass of water. And that's kind of how I try to offset it. And then I'm pretty good throughout the day of drinking water until it's time for my, iced coffee. And then the same thing happens. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Alma. Hello, hello, everybody. Okay, so, oh yeah, and then you have oily skin, so then get the oil control mask. And I would exfoliate every other day, and I would probably use the oil control mask twice a week, but you can kind of play around with it and see how your skin does with it. You might need to do it more often, or you might realize you need to do it less often. But I had really, really dry skin for a while, and then when I started with our Uology skincare line, so the 4-step process, when I started with that, my skin, it became moisturized. And so like the liquid foundation, I couldn't, hey Kristen, hey. The liquid foundation I couldn't wear before because my skin was too dry. And then when I started using the Uology, I could use it again. So that was really good. So it just, like, your skin becomes supple and all that stuff. Okay, so I have put on the stick foundation, and then I set it with setting powder, Behold setting powder. But before I'm going to move on, because I kind of get hot and sweaty, and I don't know how the lights are going to be there, if it's going to get even hotter, because I know my lights that I have here make me very, very hot. I went ahead and sprayed on setting spray. So if you are going to be in a scenario where you're going to be hot and sweaty, and you can go ahead and use that setting spray through layers of putting on your makeup. So what I should have done actually is after I put on the primer, I should have put on the setting spray then as well. And you kind of do it as you layer throughout. Okay, so let's go ahead while we let that setting powder set. Or setting spray set. Let's do our eyes really quick. You're welcome, Paulina. Kristen, I got my, are you still on? I got my liquid eyeshadows last night, but I didn't know that the box was here until it was already like after 9 o'clock. And so I didn't want to try them out and do my live video then, and I can't do my live video right now with them because I'm going to do a photo shoot, and I didn't know, I didn't want to, like, I want to use a product that I'm familiar with, but I'm super excited to try those liquid eyeshadows. I am seeing absolutely amazing things about those. Okay, so I'm really going to do a super neutral eye today. So I'm grabbing, I think it's called Timid, and I'm going to pat this onto my eye. Pat it onto my eyelid, and then I'm going to kind of windshield wiper up. So basically anything left on my brush gets added to that part of my lid. Okay. Can't wait for you. Yes. So those liquid eyeshadows, you guys, now I know that it's not what I'm using right now, but they just released, and they are going on, I'm watching videos of all the ladies who already have theirs. They go on super duper creamy and smooth, and once they set, they do not move. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you are someone who complains that your shadows kind of muckle together by the end of the day, muddle together, what's the right word? I'm looking for my brush cleaner. which I don't know where it is and I don't have time. I'm sure it's like right here in front of my face. Do you guys ever notice that when you're looking for something and you can't find it and then you eventually find it? It was literally right in front of your face the entire time. So what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing my brush on my, well, I'm using my pant leg. I should be using a towel. Just to make sure that whatever product is really on it right now is kind of off. And then I'm going to grab this one right here, which I believe is Nimble. And I'm going to come in, remember, a very super neutral eye. Actually, I want to do one thing first. I am going to grab my pressed powder in Scarlet, which is a very light pressed powder. It's our lightest color that we have. And I like to come in under the brow here and kind of blend those two together. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Hi, Ashley. Hi, Sarah. Hello, hello. Have a great, can't wait. Yes, I know. Well, I don't know if I can put the pictures. It's a boudoir. A boudoir shoot, so I don't know. Depends. I have done them before. And I did put them on my page because they were fine. So we will see. Okay, so I'm taking Nimble with a crease brush. Hi, Emily. Hello, hello. And I'm just kind of windshield wipering around here. What time is it? What time is it? Woo, 9:03. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna have to get moving. Get moving. So, there's two different scenes that I'm doing. One, I'm wearing kind of a bright pink. It was supposed to be pastel, but I couldn't find anything in a pastel color. So I sent the lady, because the lady has, my always coming out by the end of the day and my eyes. So Paulina, are you using the eye primer? You should be using the eye primer for sure. That should help you. But then grab those liquid eyeshadows if you haven't already and try those. Because everybody that I'm seeing using those say that they are amazing. That they totally, that when you first put them on, you can blend them together very easily. And I've seen some ladies doing it, and it is extremely easy to blend together. Then once they dry, they do not move. So they don't muddle together at all. Like they don't blend together anymore. They don't move at all. So definitely try those ones out. I'm really excited. I think that it's going to be a really amazing product, and I'm excited to get more colors also. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do with the eyes right now. We'll see. Oh, so that's right. I was telling you guys that one is like a bed scene, because the girl came to me and asked me to do the photo shoot. So I told, because she said that she had something in mind. So the first one, oh, I should probably not. I always use my blue. I should probably, well, I'll do it. So the first one is like a kind of a bed scene. She said all white. So she wanted me to wear like something pastel. But I couldn't find anything, so I sent her a couple of options to choose from, and what she chose was kind of like it's almost a hot pink, bodysuit. So that is the first one. And then the second one is a dark scene in the shower. So I got I got a black bathing suit, but I didn't, when it came, I don't love it. So I have like a bra and panty kind of set that I'm taking also, and she can tell me which one to use. So because they're two different scenes, I didn't really know how to do my makeup, because I didn't want to do like a bold smoky eye for the shower scene and then have it be, the same makeup for the light scene in the bed. So I figured if I do a neutral eye, I could actually do like a red bold lip for the shower scene. And then either do a hot pink lip to match my bodysuit for the other one, or do a neutral soft lip. So I'll let her choose, since this is her show, of what she wants me to wear. Okay. Hello, hello. Hi, Shannon. How is everybody today? So, how many of you ladies have done a boudoir shoot before? Okay, so now I'm going to do my primer. I'm sorry, my bronzer. So I use this angle brush, and I come in basically at the top of your earlobe, the top part of it, and then you come down about where your eye ends. So that is what I'm doing today, is a boudoir shoot. Has anybody done one? This will be my third one I've done. So I did one, I did one where I initiated it. And I did pictures for my husband for Valentine's Day. They're really cool. They're like on hard stock, like kind of thick, like picture cards, and then they came like in a little tiny box, so it's not like they have to sit out or anything. The box just kind of sits on his nightstand. I don't know if he's ever even looked at them since I did it, but we'll see. And then I did another one at the request of a photographer who asked me to come in and pose. And then this one is the same thing. So I was asked to come in. Good morning. Hey, Kim. I was asked to come in and pose for it. So we will see. Kim, you did boudoir pictures before, right? Pretty sure you did. Oh, yeah, because you did it with the sports theme, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, so now I'm putting on Sweet blusher. Always make kind of a face so you know where to put it. So that goes above your bronzer. Okay, a little bit of highlighter. Should we do it? Okay, so I'm grabbing my fan brush. And you go kind of above where you put that blusher on. Okay. All right, so let's do our mascara. You guys ready for mascara? 2 times. Do I know 2 times? Do I know? Did you not tell me the second time? I don't know. Oh, you did do one with Teresa? Which one was the sports themed one? So I did one with Teresa. Oh, for Valentine's Day. I did one with Teresa, and then one with a company in Old Fair Oak. Oh, no, Old Folsom. And then this one is off of C Street. So what I learned, so the one that I did with Teresa, that one was like, it almost was like just a bunch of friends hanging out. And it was really cool because it was super casual. We were all kind of photo shooting together kind of at the same time. So like, you know, we would do one scene and maybe, I think there were 3 of us that were taking photos. Would do the 3 scene, like would do that scene, and then she would change the scene. So there was a lot of like downtime, chit-chatting, a lot of fun, you know. And she was very, she directed me very, very well. The second one, I did not feel that I got very good direction. And so I don't think that the pictures really turned out very well. It's hard because you guys see, like, you know, when I post pictures here of my selfies and stuff, I can see myself in my camera when I'm doing that. So I know how to readjust. plus I take like 50 of them and I post one. So right now I'm putting on the lash primer. But when somebody else is photographing you, it's obviously, you know, unless it's like a cool setup where you can see, like maybe they have a screen or something where you could see your own photo, then you really have to rely on them to give you direction. You know, and so I felt the second one that I did not get very good direction. And it might have been my fault. Like I might not have like told her, hey, this is what I need, you know? So this lady, when she contacted me and asked me to do the photo shoot, I told her, I said, look, I've done this a couple of times, and one time I did not get very good direction and the pictures did not turn out good. So I'm telling you right now, you need to tell me step by step, you know, change your smile, change your arm, change, you know, change this, whatever. So she was like, all right. She's like, I can totally do that. So I'm excited. Okay, let me fix these lashes because I felt like I totally just messed them up. So you put it on warm heat and high volume. Comfortable with Teresa, but you're putting it all out there. You are. But kind of the way I feel about that is they do this all day, every day. So they've seen a lot we put out there. Okay, did you guys see how easy that was to fix those lashes? I don't think I did a really good job of putting it on because I'm starting to rush. And as soon as I use a blow dryer, you put it on the warm heat and you warm it up. And so that gets that gel all warm and pliable again. And then I was able to straighten out all the lashes going the right direction. And then you shoot it with cold air and that kind of freezes it. That lash primer that I used is really good too because it kind of freezes, it's almost like hairspray for your lashes, except for that you put it on first. So it really like will hold that curl and it will hold anything that you put on top of it. I feel like I'm not doing a good job with my mascara today, probably because I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so let's try that again. So you can do this every single time that you put the mascara on. You warm it up. You warm up that gel. Hi, Lisa. You warm up that gel, and then you can come in with your lash comb and just straighten out all those lashes. So this works with any mascara that you have. Make sure you don't turn it on high heat, though. Hi, Mary. And now I'm shooting it with the cold air. Okay. All right, so we're going to come in and do the other side. And then we are going to be done. Done. I'm going to fix a couple of areas. I started sweating and then I rubbed my face, so I pulled that foundation off. I think I also got that eye primer on it when I was doing it. All right, guys, so I've already done most of this. I'm not going to do my lips today anyway until I get there. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. All the products that I used are, not all the products, most of the products that I did use are in the Ready Set Prep collection. So you can get a 20% discount on that if you get it in the set. And you get to pick any foundation that you want. BB cream, stick foundation, or liquid foundation. So that's really, really good. And then you get concealer and primer And you get to choose if you want a setting spray or setting powder. And then you also get a blusher. So that's really, really cool. Really good way to get a discount. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and finish off my makeup so I'm not late. I hope you guys have a fabulous Wednesday. And maybe I'll be able to share some of the pictures with you. We'll see. We'll see how risque they are. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.